it feels like political ads are everywhere during an election cycle, you are not alone. Lana has more on the growing role of money in political elections. Lana?
Yeah, spending in the 2022 midterms came out to about $8.9 billion, according to the research group Open Secrets. A decade ago, that number was about half that size. Now, this large jump can be linked in part to the role that outside groups like super PACs now play in elections. In the 2022 cycle, super PACs and other outside groups spent almost $2.3 billion on federal races. That's a quarter of all money spent during that election. And these groups can wield tremendous power in elections because of the 2010 Supreme Court decision in Citizens United versus the Federal Election Commission, the so-called corporations are people decision. The court ruled that corporations that donate big bucks to political campaigns cannot have their spending limited under the First Amendment. And then a few months later, the U.S. Court of Appeals for D.C. followed the guidance from the Citizens United decision in a case called SpeechNow.org versus the FEC. That ruling decided that limiting donations made by individuals to a specific political group violated the First Amendment. Now, the loosening of all these rules around spending led to the creation of super PACs. Normal political action committees, or PACs, are individual organizations that support a candidate or a cause, but they face strict rules for distributing or raising funds. Super PACs, on the other hand, are not bound by those limits. But they can't communicate with or provide money directly to a candidate like a normal PAC could. Instead, they fund advertising in support of those causes or candidates as an individual interested organization. One example of this is the fiscally conservative group Club for American Growth, which Open Secrets reported spent over $69 million in the 2022 election. And to help you understand the scale of all this, during the 2022 election, just about 2,400 super PACs spent $1.4 billion. The result of which is that wealthy individuals and certain special interest groups, both of whom are often major donors to super PACs, can dwarf other individuals and can end up having a loud voice in political campaigns.